And then 6 weeks into the mission, one of my Brazilian missionaries died. And that's the one thing that a mission president does not want to have happen, doesn't want to think about, and certainly doesn't want to face. The person who took the call said, "President, you've got a call here from the hospital." I picked it up and the guy identified himself as a doctor and said, "Your friend faleceu." And I put down the phone and said to the elder, "What does the verb falecer mean? I've forgotten." I didn't know the language well enough at 6 weeks to know that verb. And he said it means to die. And I said, "Well, we'll come down and we'll see about this." And hung up the phone and told the elders, "You put on your shirts and ties. We're going to go down there and raise him from the dead. Nobody is going to die in this mission on my watch." And the doctor kind of calmed me down and said, "He died 3 times. The first 2 times we could get his heart going. The 3rd time we couldn't get his heart to beat again." So I had to reconcile myself to Elder Heiss was gone. There was nothing I could do. And they got me calmed down before I went down there and did something foolish by saying, "You can't die, Heiss. The Lord's will was done." He had a brother that was the assistant to the president in the Rio de Janeiro mission. And when I called his brother and explained it, his brother took it well. In Brazil, when a person dies, you have to be in the ground in 24 hours. This is Saturday afternoon now at 5 or 6 p.m. Where am I going to get clothes? I just wanted suitable burial clothes. Well, I went home and I had a brand new gabardine suit that I had never worn, and I had brought with me. Got a new shirt, got a new tie, went down to the hospital. He looked so handsome. There was never a handsomer missionary than him in that gabardine suit, that white shirt. If I would have picked a boy up from the airport that looked as handsome as he did in that suit, I would have said, "You know, they've sent us a future apostle." He looked that good. I had the feeling the next day and didn't want to recognize it. As the sun came up and I had been to the airport, accompanied the hearse as they put it on the plane, and then drove home with the sun coming up. And the Spirit kind of told me that he was called home. I didn't grieve after that because of the confirmation of the Spirit that the Lord's will was done.